Yo, what's going on, people? King Riches back again with another video. I hope this video reaches you and you get some value out of it. And if you do, make sure you like the video. I'm going to talk about a lot of topics tonight that I think are very relevant, very important. A lot of guys out there may be feeling a little bit lost. All right, I get a lot of messages from guys out there that want my advice on a lot of things and maybe in ways they can, improve their lives. I don't think I know everything. I don't think I have everything exactly how I'd like it to be in my life, but I've been through a lot in life. Yeah. One of my old football coaches, he said it's like I've lived a lot of lives, and he's right about that. You know, in my life, I faced a lot of rejection, a lot of failure, and a lot of you guys can relate to that. A lot of you guys can relate to that very well, in various aspects of life. It starts from young. As a young boy, you go out there, you try a lot of new things. A lot of the things like sports, you try and you may fail because you're not strong enough, you're not fast enough, you're not big enough. You may try academically and other things and you may not be smart enough, right? What you'll quickly realize as a guy is that there's not much sympathy for guys, there's not much sympathy for boys. If you cannot perform, people usually will just leave you on the side. They're not really trying to help you. A lot of times, the only people that really care about you are your parents. If you're lucky enough to have good parents, they'll actually care and take time to try and develop you. A lot of us, we only grew up with our mothers. I know I did. So when you're in a situation where you just grow up with your mother, she's probably going to be doing all she can to put food on the table, to keep a roof over your head. She doesn't really have the time, and she probably doesn't have the know-how of how to help develop you so that you can succeed in these various different areas. And so a lot of us guys, we end up freestyling through life. And when we freestyle, we don't have a blueprint of how to get things done. So we face a lot of failure. A lot of us will choose avenues that are not good for us because we're trying to find a quick fix. Trying to find the path of least resistance. Especially us guys who come from single mother households, we try to look for the path of least resistance because we are learning from our mothers, and our mothers are women. Even though they are mothers, they are still women. And in this world, the life of a woman and the life of a man is very, very different. You see, for men, there is no mercy. There is no one to come and hug you or wrap you up in cotton wool. There's nothing like that. And it starts from young. Think about it. When you're a young boy and you fall down, your mom or your dad will pick you up, dust you off and say, get up, you're strong. When a little girl falls down, everybody's coming over to her to hug her and comfort her, make sure she's feeling good and all of this stuff. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that it's good that boys are conditioned from young to toughen up, because this life is not easy for a man. It's not easy, and it never is. So we are conditioned to man up. We are going to have to compete in a very, very merciless world, unforgiving world. Starts from young. We encounter a lot of pain. Pain. We play tough sports, hard sports, physical, pain, competing against one another. We are conditioned. But it's not easy. Even though with all this conditioning, it's not easy. And some of us may have more mental toughness than others. Some of us face a lot of rejection and it folds our minds. A lot of us don't know how to handle rejection or disappointment or failure. Some people, they face rejection, disappointment and failure and they fold. They can't handle it. They start feeling like a victim. Why me? Why can't I have things go right for me? Why is it that I have to go the long way round? I felt like that a lot in my life, personally. I've tried a lot of things and, got to various levels. In some disciplines, I've got further than others, but, and then at some point it hasn't worked. And it's very frustrating. But unfortunately, in the life of a man, you are going to experience those situations. You're going to experience where you've worked for something and it didn't work out. You're going to experience where you've tried hard for something and you was rejected and you was told no. Sometimes you've worked hard for something and somebody will tell you you're not good enough. And as a man, you're going to have to learn how to deal with that harsh reality. I really think that this world is just, man, this world is just tough, bro. It's tough on guys, bro. Very extremely tough on guys. I count all my blessings, to be honest with you. I swear to God, I count all my blessings, fam. Because sometimes I look and I see other guys out there and I have this quality in me where I can see the world outside myself. It's like I can empathize with other guys out there. I can empathize with other people's pain. That's why, when I do these pop the balloon reaction videos and you see me get very animated and very upset on the behalf of these other guys, because I can feel how they feel. And to a certain extent, I can recognize how it must feel to be a guy with certain disadvantages. Disadvantages that, may or may not be in their own control. But, the world is ruthless when it comes to rejecting and denying them. Ruthless. The world is tough. Big up to Daniel for the super chat. He says, straight facts. Still face some of this today, but I persevere. Get the likes up. Important message right here. Big up to Daniel, man. And everybody, please like the video. All right. And let me put the chat box on the screen as well so you lot can see. Boom. So now you lot be able to see your lot's comments on the screen. But, yeah. No one cares about guys. No one cares, bro. No one cares about how you as a man, you feel. No one cares, bro. The only time you get unconditional love is from your parents, bro. That's the only time. And again, there's some of us out here that don't even have good parents. Some of us out here don't have no parents that care about us. I have friends that from a young age, they didn't have no one. Some of you guys out there, you feel hard done by because you just have like a single parent. You grow up in a single mother home. But you got to realize, that your single mother probably wasn't perfect, but at least you had one. I know guys that didn't have anyone. They was in care. Like, and, I really feel, my heart goes out to my friends and anyone that grew up like that, because, bro, like, that's a next level of just, self-reliance. You really have your own back, and that's it. Like, no one has your back, and that's tough. That's seriously tough. Like, in this world, it's a thing where it's just like, as a man, you have to make it, bro. You just have to make it. There's no backup plan. There's no safety net. There's no insurance policy. As a man, you can't be thinking, oh, I'm just going to rely on my looks. I'm going to advertise myself on social media and somebody's going to come and couple up with me and save me. Nobody's going to come and save a guy from his own mistakes in life. It doesn't exist. In fact, you as a man, if you make some serious mistakes in life, that might be your life over. Nobody cares. And as a man, you gotta be tough. You gotta be hard. You gotta be stone. As a man, you have to be an immovable object. Do you know why I love boxing so much? Why that is now my passion? Because when you're in the ring and you're facing your opponent, there's nobody else there with you in that ring. It's just you versus your opponent. You could have had all the best coaching in the world, or you could have a whole team of your boxing teammates or whatever around the ring watching, but you're in that ring on your own, bro. That's why it builds a different sort of confidence inside you when you do this kind of thing. It builds a different level of self-reliance and confidence. Walking into an arena knowing that there is a danger that you can get hurt. There is a reality that nobody's gonna save you. You have to save yourself. It's one of the realest experiences you'll ever have. As a man, nobody cares, bro. You feel sad. You're trying to chat to women. You're trying to find a girlfriend. You're trying to find someone to couple up with. But the women you like don't like you. Nobody cares. Nobody sympathizes. Your own friends will probably laugh at you. This is real. Most guys, you tried to chat to women, you've been shut down, you've been rejected. Some of these rejections have been very embarrassing. Your friends will laugh. They're still your friends though, but they will laugh. Because that's how it is for men. We have to try and then be willing to accept failure and rejection. Dismissal. We have to be ready to accept that some will say we are not good enough. and you can't cry about it, fam. I had somebody under one of my YouTube shorts. He made a comment about me personally, saying that I always put out this image of me being a tough guy. The problem is that he doesn't realize why I carry myself a certain way. He doesn't realize that for somebody like me who has had to go through a lot of negative experiences, some of these experiences were my own fault through my own stupidity, and some of them were just outside of my control. Like, these experiences have sculpted my mentality and have sculpted my view of the world. We got Law Uncovered for the super chat. He says, straight facts, bro. Only God, mum and dad show real love. As a man, you prove everything, while some women bring nothing and still expect Superman. Oh, I'm going to get onto that topic. Don't worry, bro. I'm going to get onto that topic, fam. But yeah, it's true. The only entities in your life as a man that will truly unconditionally love you is the Most High God and your parents. That's it. That's it, bro. I mean, if you may have siblings and you know, maybe your siblings love you, but I mean 100% where, like, you know, someone would give up their life for you, bro. That is the highest level of unconditional love that exists. Somebody that would be willing to jump in front of a bullet for you. Someone that would be willing to starve, go hungry, so that you can eat. See, that's what love is, in my opinion. Somebody who's willing to go without. Somebody who's willing to go through the trenches with you. That's love, bro. All this Disney, oh, I fell in love with this love at first sight and all of that, bro. That's all garbage, bro. It's just lust. You're just attracted to that person sexually. That's all it is. That's all that is. You want to sleep with that person. You find them physically attractive. That's all that is. No, love is when you are willing to go without. You're willing to sacrifice so that person can have a little bit of happiness. That's love, bro. Big up to Lekip1 for the super chat. He says, I like school the same as you like boxing. It's fair. Yeah, your academics is another example. It's you. You're the one that has to read the books. You're the one who has to write the papers. You're the one that's in the exam. You're the one who's going to succeed or is going to fail. It's on you. That's very real. Big up to Lipkey. Oh, Lekip 1 for the super chat. And please make sure you're all liking the video. This is important, bro. This is just on my mind. This has to be said. I want you guys watching to understand that yes, this world is a cruel, dark, mean, unforgiving place. But guess what? You are built for this. You're built for this. You can handle it. You can handle it. Trust me. If you have that mindset that I can handle it, whatever is happening, I can handle it. I'm not going to die. I'm going to live. I'm going to persevere. I will be resilient. And even if I face rejection or failure, I will get back up and I will try again and I will try again and I will try again and I will keep trying until I get what I want out of this life. You see, I heard another person say this in a motivational video, and this is the realest thing. Everyone comes out with a big talk. Everyone's got all these plans and these goals and these ambition, and they're all motivated and inspired, and they say all of this big talk. But a lot of times, life will kick you down, bro. It will kick you down. And life will keep kicking you while you're down to see if you really are who you say you are. Are you really that guy? Are you him? Are you the star of your movie? Because you will experience adversity. Absolutely 1000%. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good looking you are, how tall you are, how rich you are, how strong you are, how big you are. Wherever you are, you will face adversity as a man. Absolutely. And nobody's going to come and help. You got to help yourself, cuz. You need to be motivated. I always say this, I've said this for many years. You need to be your own coach, your own cheerleader, and your own biggest fan. I've said that many times during the years because it's true. And some people, they're going to see that in you and they're going to call you arrogant. They're going to say, oh, you're arrogant, you think you're all that, blah, blah, blah. And that's what I get a lot. Hence why I got that comment from that random saying, oh, you come across as you think you're a tough guy, etc., etc., blah, blah, blah. I had another comment where another guy said, oh, okay, King Riches, we know you can get girls and we know that you're strong, you can fight, blah, blah, blah. Like being patronizing and condescending. And the reality is, I don't give a crap. Why? Because when I was in my dark times and when I was low and when I felt like giving up, you wasn't there. No one was there. It was just me. It was just me and God. So you shouldn't ever feel any type of way, or it should never discourage you when someone tries to say that you're arrogant, you're confident, or you think you're all that. Bro, yeah, I am, because I've come through the trenches. I know how it feels to be broke. I know how it feels to be ignored. I know how it feels to be told no all the time. I know how it feels to be told you're not fast enough, you're not big enough, you're not tall enough, you're not smart enough. I know how it feels. I know how it feels when you feel despair and embarrassment and depression. I know that feeling very well. Those feelings are very familiar. Disappointment. Many people get crushed by that. Crushed. But guess what? I didn't die. A year ago, I had a lot of people on YouTube, 4,000 miles away in another country, making videos, video upon video, dissing me, saying all manner of things. I had people that I thought were cool come out and say stupid things. Things that they don't know if it's true or not. They're just saying it to get clicks, to get views. And then I realized that, oh, wow, there's a populace of people out there, viewers, that they're more invested in seeing something negative about me than anything positive. People actually really invested in your downfall, bro. It's really shocking. Even till today, I get comments every now and again from random people saying negative things, hateful things. But you know what? I'm stronger than that. And I use all of that as motivation, as fuel. I was thinking about that before I started this live stream. I was thinking about that. I use everything that's happened to me, every negative, pain of heartbreak, betrayed, lied on, hated. I use all of that as fuel. I will get what I want out of this life. I will not be denied by anything. And I don't care what the circumstance looks like right now. I don't care what it looks like. I will get what I want out of this life because I know that I've got the work ethic. I know I'll put the work in. I know I'm consistent. I know I'm disciplined, and I know I'm going to do it. And I know that no matter what comes in my way, whatever obstacle, whether it's a human obstacle or it's another kind of obstacle, I will overcome it because I've overcome a lot already. Trust me, this ain't no joke at all. And I know that there's somebody watching this that needs to hear this serious thing. A lot of guys watch my videos because they want to see me, talk about women and dating and stuff. And I get it. I understand it. A lot of you guys out there, you're trying to deal with women. You're trying to talk to women, approach women, date women. You're on dating apps and all of this. And you're not getting any success. You're not getting any success, bro. A lot of you are being disqualified based on things that you are out of your control, like maybe your looks, your height, your build. Well, your build is in your control, to be fair. Big up to Daniel for the super chat. Appreciate you, bro. He super chatted twice. So he said, hate, failure, and disappointment is the fuel to keep pushing. Stand on business and don't stop. Big up Daniel for that. And big up to Law Uncovered. He says, rate you King Riches. UK raised Nigerian on the grind. Same here. Council 9 to 5. Security shifts now. No breaks. 30k saved. We're up. Big up to you, man. Big up to saving that money, man. That's big. Especially it's not easy saving money in this economy, bro. In the UK, it's not easy, fam. So big up to you and keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding for your future. All right, keep grinding for your future. So yeah, like a lot of you guys are depressed. You're depressed because you can't get a girl. You can't get a woman, bro. You can't get a girlfriend. Every time you try and chat to a woman, rejection. No. Every time. Lying to you, they got a boyfriend, or maybe they're not lying, they have a boyfriend, or they just making you feel like, bro, I am not good enough. I know how that feels, cuz. It's funny because a lot of average women think they're better than average men. That's the climate that we're living in, especially in the Western world. Women that maybe 50 years ago would have been happy to couple up with the men of their time don't want to do it nowadays. Nowadays they all want some superhero. And a lot of men are frustrated with their circumstance. And the fact and the reality is that nobody cares. Women definitely don't care. Let me tell you one thing that I know in this world, bro. Women do not care about the feelings or the plight of men. They don't. They don't, bro. They're worried about what's going on with them. That's why a lot of times in these videos that I react to, they're very, very biased. Very, very biased. In one breath, they will talk about a man's height, a man's teeth, a man's hairline, about how he's dressed. And then the next minute, if a guy says he wants a woman that is, I don't know, thick or whatever, oh, why would you say something like that? That's rude. Very, very biased. Why are they like that? Because they don't care about the plight of men. They don't care about how we feel. It's like certain caliber of women, you just can't date if you're not winning already. If you're not already a successful man, there's a certain caliber of woman you just can't date. This is real. Unless you have, like, you know, you've won the genetic lottery. Yeah. Where you just have the genetics, you have the build, the face, the height, etc., etc. But even then, those men, if they're not successful, really, they won't be able to hold on to that woman. Nobody cares, fam. All you can do as a man in terms of the whole dating and all of that is just try to self-improve as much as possible. I always used to talk about this: get power, financial, physical, mental, social, spiritual. Try to max out all of those pillars. Because the reality is, bro, it's a very unforgiving game, this dating and relationships and marriage thing. Is very unforgiving to men. Because the truth is, most men would probably be happy to settle with a woman who is not their first choice. Many men will settle with a woman very, very early on if she just treats him nice, if she's nice to him. Whereas what you find in our current time is a lot of women, they are going to hold out for Mr. Perfect. They're not even going to give, you know, the average guy a chance, and unless she's been played by like 15 Chads and Tyrones in a row. And then even if she does give the average guy a chance, she's still going to resent him and look at him as, you know, yeah, you're not on my level. You need to be happy that I'm with you. I'm doing you a favor. That's the world we're living in, bro. That is the world we're living in. But yeah. A lot of us guys were not given the blueprint of what to do in terms of career. How to manage money, bro. Very, very important in this life. You need that. That's why fathers are so important. Because a father is a man who has probably gone through a lot of hardships in his life. He's going to have a good understanding of what it takes to be successful, to be able to be self-sufficient and independent in this life. He's probably going to be able to give you sound advice and guidance on what is tangible and what is not tangible. It's going to give you a realistic scope of what is worth your time and what is a waste of time. And he's going to, in a good father, will install the idea of working hard and being consistent. There's nothing that comes easy, nothing that is a fast, easy fix. everything gonna comes from hard work and consistency for a long period of time. There's no course you're gonna get that is just gonna make you perfect overnight. There's no webinar. There's no PDF file. You're gonna have to go and learn, understand, register information, and then apply it to the real world. And you're gonna have to keep applying it every single day. There's no days off. No days off. And there's no time to look for help. If somebody was willing to help you, that's good, but don't rely on it, bro. Sometimes here now and again, some people will come out and they will want to help you, but don't rely on it. As a man, don't rely on help. If you can get a mentor, or if your parents are there, especially if your dad is there, then you're blessed. But a lot of time you're going to have to go and look for information on your own. You should be proactive to get information on your own. You should make it a priority that you have a good understanding of the world, a good understanding of the industry that you're trying to get into. What does it take? What is the requirements? What do you need to know? Do not look for the path of least resistance. For the most part, that's what women do a lot. Sometimes you're going to have to go through a little bit of pain and discomfort. This is the reality and the life of a man. I'm sorry, like, this is how it is. You cannot afford to be lazy, bro. You cannot afford to be lazy. If you are a lazy man, you are failing in life. You're failing. You're never gonna be the person you're meant to be. You will never be the person you're meant to be. You will never be him. Laziness. Procrastination. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. No. What did Apollo Creed say in Rocky 4? He said, there is no tomorrow. Or was it Rocky 3? Sorry, not Rocky 4. There is no tomorrow. I would suggest a lot of you guys start watching or listening to those long motivational videos, them 4-hour, 3-hour long videos. That's what I do. A lot of you guys, you're listening to stupid rap songs, bro. Stupid rap songs. Listening to them. You've learned all the lyrics to these stupid songs by these stupid people. This is why a lot of people, listen, a lot of people that know me in real life, yeah, if you was to ask them something about King Richards, what's something that he always says? A lot of them will tell you, King Richards always says he doesn't like music. Because for the most part, most music is absolutely useless. It's rubbish. It doesn't help you do anything. It just usually fuels you with some dark messages and dark forces and dark energies, bro. That's what it does. End of the day, There is no tomorrow, bro. See, people always ask me, how come you go to the gym so much? You train so much. You train. Yeah, I train so much because I don't want to look like you. I train so much because I want to be stronger than you. I train so much because I always want to have the edge, the advantage, always. That is motivating to me. Why am I so consistent with my YouTube videos? Because I want to succeed with this channel. Even when sometimes I feel frustrated and I'm like, oh my God, I did a video, it didn't get enough views. Why is this happening? Why is it that, other people can do well and I seem to have to go and try hard, and it doesn't matter, bruv. It doesn't matter if I feel frustrated or not. I'm still going to carry on doing it because I know that consistency and resilience and hard work is always the key. And if I take a day off, I may lose the opportunity that I've been waiting for. If I take a day off, I may lose the opportunity I've been working for. You need to take every day as this is the day I'm going to make it. I cannot take my foot off the gas. Consistency is one of the most important things in this life. As a man, you gotta be consistent every day. No matter what it is that you're doing, what you're looking for, be consistent. Be hungry. Be hungry. Be a hungry lion, bro. Be hungry every day. Your success, who you want to be in the future, that needs to be at the front of your mind all the time. You know, one thing that my boxing coach said to me, he said to me, even if I don't come to the gym, he knows I'm still working. My boxing coach said that to me because he knows my mentality. He knows how hard I train and I work, and he understands what I want and how important it is. He said, even if King Riches, I don't go to that boxing gym on one of the days I'm meant to be there, he knows that regardless of that, I'm still in a gym. I'm still putting in work that day. And he's right. And he's right. Because I can't take a day off. Bro, I train too much. Because I don't want to miss my opportunity to be just a little bit better. I don't want to miss my opportunity to have that edge. I don't want to ever face failure because I didn't try hard enough, that I took time off, I was just being lazy, I was procrastinating. That would hurt my heart. I couldn't imagine that, bro. Even when I played American football, well, I'm talking about when I first started American football and I was getting accolades and running up, getting crazy stats and stuff like that. And I was just like, every day, bro, there was sometimes I was going gym twice a day because I wanted to get to America, bro. I wanted to play in America. Consistent. Hard work. I don't care what's going on. Nine's gonna distract me. I don't care. Some of you guys, You can't stop drinking alcohol. Some of you guys, you can't stop eating junk food. And then you wonder why. Oh man, why do I look like crap? Why am I unfit? Because you cannot consistently stick to the path that will lead you to success, that will lead you to the life that you want, because you are too weak. You're too weak. Oh, it feels uncomfortable. Oh, I just want to, give in, and I just want to eat that donut. Oh, my mum said that I train too hard and, I should relax. My girlfriend said, oh, don't go and train, or why are you always working so much? Come and just lay down with me. It don't work like that, cuz. It don't work like that, cuz. Don't work like that. Stop listening to your mum. Stop listening to your girlfriend. Stop listening to any of your stupid friends that they're ambitionless. Your aimless friends. In fact, you shouldn't have no friends that are aimless anyway. You shouldn't be around anyone like that. Check who you hang around, bro. See me? I'm a very sociable guy. Everybody knows that. But most of the time, I like sticking to myself. I like being in solitude. Why? Because I don't want other people's ideas to invade my mind. I don't want other people's ideas or their philosophies to tamper with what has been installed in my software. You need to have that mentality, bro. Perseverance. I've been doing this YouTube for a long time now. Long time. Still haven't even got to 100K. In fact, the viewership, since I stopped doing my podcast show in that woman's studio, like, the viewership went down, bro. Down, down, down. Perseverance. Perseverance. Keep showing up every day. Keep showing up every day. And there's been flashes of reward. But you have to keep showing up every day. And that's the same mentality in everything in life. You need to keep showing up every day, every day. Rain, sleet, snow, sunshine. Keep turning up every day. When you feel tired, when you feel good, keep turning up every day. Some days are going to be better than others. Some days you're going to be able to put 110%. Some days you're only going to be able to put 60%, but you're still there. You're not wasting the day just sitting down and, let me take a day off. No. I may not be able to put 110%, but I'm still there. I still did something. I'm still a little bit closer to where I need to be. Be your own coach, cheerleader, and biggest fan. Very serious. And I know that it's hard. I know that it's hard, bro. I know that it's difficult. I know it's difficult when you just keep getting told no, 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 no. I know how that feels, bro. I know what it does to your mind. makes you view yourself as low, inadequate. I know how depressing it can be. Some of you guys are depressed. Some of you guys are depressed because you're not where you want to be in life. Some of you guys are embarrassed with your situation of life. Some of you are sick and tired of where you are in life. Some of you go on the internet and you vicariously live through your favorite celebrities and personalities and whatever. And a lot of you that are in that situation, you're going to have to face that pain. I face my pains every day, head on. My shortcomings. I review where I failed. Because sometimes those failures are not just failures, but they're lessons. Sometimes you need to learn from the pain. Depression is crippling. Depression is very crippling. I know that. Disappointment is very crippling. Frustration is very crippling. But as I said earlier, you need to learn how to use that as fuel. Life will kick you in the teeth. Whether you think you're a good person or not, oh, I'm a good man, and then life comes along and kicks you in the teeth. You'll be tested. Are you really deserving of what you want in life? Do you really deserve it? Can you honestly look in the mirror? Look at yourself in the mirror and have an honest moment with yourself and ask yourself, do you deserve what you are asking for? Do you deserve it? Have you done enough? Have you done everything? Have you exhausted all your efforts to get what you want? Or are you just being a spoilt brat? Be honest. Don't be a spoilt brat, man. Don't be a spoilt brat and just accept the grind. Accept it. The life of a man is not easy. In this life, you're gonna get a lot of scrapes, bumps, bruises. You're gonna have women that you loved dump you and laugh at you because they've moved on to another guy. You're gonna have the door closed in your face when you've tried to apply for something or tried to get in the room and the door's been closed in your face. You've been told you're not good enough. People are gonna, just perform evil to try and destroy you. But you must persevere, bro. You must be strong. You must have faith. Ooh. This is probably, for me, this is the most important part. You must have faith. Because without faith, you can't get nothing done. Have faith in God and have faith in yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. You are not a victim. You're not a child. You're not weak. You're not helpless. You accept the pain and you will go through the fire. You don't care what comes along. You don't care what obstacle tries to stop you. You are gonna push through. It doesn't matter if the whole world turns on you. It don't matter if the whole world has something to say and everybody's going to come out and they're going to say you're not good enough or we hate you. We hate you. For whatever reason they hate you. It doesn't matter. You are going to get haters. And you know, like, I remember back in the day, I didn't really understand this haters thing. But in the day, I really do understand that today. There's some people that really, they just want to see you suffer. They want to see you in pain. It gives them joy. It gives them entertainment to see you in pain, to see your failure, to see your shortcoming. It makes them happy. They want to laugh. They want to put laughing emojis. But you just got to persevere, bro. You got to accept the pain. Accept the pain. It's making you stronger. As I said, I had a season about a year ago where all these people, they had something to say and they were building followings based on people that don't like me. They had every excuse, made up excuses why they hate me so much. Everybody had something to say. They didn't want to hear any reason that I was putting out. They didn't want to know. I will never forget that time. Never. I'll never forget how heartbreak feels. I can never forget that feeling, bro. I can never forget the feeling, the frustration of training, working so hard and not getting as far as I wanted to playing American football. I'll never forget that feeling. I never forget any of those negative experiences, bro. I never forget all the times where, you know, I've tried to talk to women in real life and they just treat man like man is beneath them. Like, I don't remember every single woman, but it's like I kind of have like a collection of the emotions, like, put all together, and like I use it as fuel, bro. It's all fuel. It's energy. It's all energy, fam. So every time you take an L or anything in that shape or form, use it as energy, because it's either going to be expressed in one way or another. And I'm going to use that. So people, I just want you to know, you are not a victim. You are not weak. You are a man. The life of a man is hard, but you are built for this. You are strong for this. You can handle it. You will not die. You will live. You will persevere. Don't be lazy. Do not procrastinate. Do not miss opportunities to get better. Have faith in God and learn to avoid distractions. This life is hard. The world is a mean place, but you're strong enough. You are strong enough to battle whatever demons come your way and to prevail and succeed and become the man that you want to be and live the life that you want to live. All right? Anyway, so it's King Riches, man, signing out. I hope that you got some value from this little talk. Big up to everyone that hit the super chat. Really means a lot. Please, all of you like the videos. A lot of you watch my videos and you just don't like, and I don't understand why you lot do that. I don't understand why all of you can't just like the video. If like 1,000 of you, the first 500 to 1,000 all like the video will go further. Simple as that. All right? So please do your bit. Do not be just there and, oh, I'm not going to like because I don't feel like it. Bro, it's not taking anything from you. All right? Anyway, with that being said, you lot, take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed this content. And I'll be back soon. Consistent. Yeah? You lot take care. I'm out.